All right, guys, we are back with the market outlook for 11/8/2025. We had a beautiful week, beautiful weekend as well. Look at this price action. Look at that. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? So, technically, last market outlook, I pretty much called the bottom here. And since then, I believe last Monday, I believe we've gone up 8.5% on Bitcoin and obviously a lot more on ETH, which I also call the bottom end. So that's absolutely beautiful. What we see now, we basically reclaimed the moving average again. So we broke down, tagged in our daily demand zone, and we've reclaimed, and we're now using the SMA, I believe. That's the SMA. Yep, the 200 SMA as dynamic support. So what happened here? We broke significant structure. We took out all of this liquidity, and we're now technically retracing. So what I think is gonna happen, we have two scenarios over here. Now the bottom one is obviously least likely to happen. So the immediate continuation seems to be the most probable play, something like this. Now, to keep in mind, we have Monday high and Monday low. So let me just mark that out for you guys. So Monday, technically, we don't trade Mondays because Monday, I'd like to say it's the manipulation day where the ranges are set for the week. We also have to go back to previous weekend price action. I believe there's a CME gap around this area. So that's also possible. But for immediate continuation, you want to see something like this. We take out Monday's low and we trade towards the Monday high. Seems like the easiest setup to get. Price action right now is basically trapping longs into trapping shorts, and then we just run up from there. Quite beautiful price action. Quite beautiful. Eventful week. Very bullish. So let's go into ETH. King of the show. Absolute king of the show. Again, last Monday, I absolutely marked the bottom here. And since then, pretty much 25%, 26% move. Absolutely beautiful, on point for me. So if you guys actually followed the market outlook last week, then you'd be sitting in beautiful profits right about now. Okay, so what happened with Ethereum? Immediate thing is to note is we've broken out of this structure. We've made a higher high, and we've pretty much taken out this liquidity pool at 4,100. That's very significant resistance. So the fact that we've closed above it means this is not a deviation and it's actually a break of structure. Okay, so what do we expect over the next few days? We have a demand zone over here where we could get an immediate price continuation. Okay, so running back the Bitcoin style, right? We can get a dip below Monday's low, tag in the daily demand zone, or if we want to refine it further, we have a 4-hour demand zone, tag it in, and just continue higher. Absolutely crazy price action, absolutely strong, beautiful. Strongest coin on the market right now. It's ETH season, so pile in your longs after we get that liquidation candle. ETH looks absolutely amazing. If ETH runs and goes to all-time high, and mind you, that's only 13% higher from here. If we go to all-time high and higher, if we go a little bit higher, let's just mark it out. If we trade a little bit higher, get our fibs. Get our fibs in. The next 1.618 is at 7K, right? We may not be able to get it, obviously. That's Moonboy thinking. But if we do continue the parabolic move, then I won't be surprised. Okay? So outside of the Moonboy thinking, our immediate outlook is a continuation dip into this 4-hour demand zone that caused this break of structure, this major break of structure, and we continue higher. Possibly I will be setting bids here. Okay? Last for this quick video is Solana, okay, which I also predicted the bottom. I'm on fire, guys. 15%, 16, 15% after that run up. Now, the problem is, okay, yes, we have reclaimed that daily moving average. Yes, we have reclaimed the 4-hour moving average. Problem is, compared to Bitcoin and ETH, Solana looks not as strong as I'd hoped it would be. So that's the problem. With ETH and Bitcoin breaking significant structure, Sol pretty much still hasn't broken, that key point. So something to keep in mind, Solana may just be a laggard. So when ETH starts cooling down, cooling off, Sol might start running up. That's what could happen. Now, over the next few days, we have the same exact setup as ETH and Bitcoin. We have a demand zone right below that Monday low. So anything that you want to do is wait for some kind of trap above, break down into our demand zone, and run it back up. Now the thing is, lines up perfectly with that 4-hour moving average. So that looks absolutely beautiful. So that's the outlook for this week. If you don't get it this week, you might get it in the next. So absolutely beautiful price action these past few days, even during the weekend. So that's it. Basically, that's it. So I hope I gave you guys some clarity. And if you're watching, last week I actually gave you the exact bottom. Come on, guys. Tell me somebody else who does this. Come on, guys. If you just acted upon that video alone, you would have made so much money. Okay? So, if you want to go deeper, remember I have that 3-hour free video. Basically, you learn everything that I know. Basically, we have market structures, we have breakup structure, supply and demand, moving averages, and psychology. Basically, the system that I use. Okay, the link is down below. And, well, if you want to learn how to do this by yourself, if you want to learn how to trade and execute alone without any outside help, well, I'm your guy. I also do mentorships one-on-one. So just apply. Just apply, link below, and we'll choose from the applicants. Okay? Aside from that, I also put this down I give daily updates on the Discord. So if you want to get, if you want to get daily setups, if you want to trade alongside me and Diego and have full access to our trades, then join our Discord. Link is down below. I'll see you on the inside.